All right, all right, all right, all right. Hello, friends and fam. I am not confident that this live stream is gonna work because there's a heck of a lot of people over here. But we'll give it a shot, and we'll see. You'll see if we have success. And like always, if you are watching over on YouTube or Facebook, just give me a hello. That way I know that we are actually broadcasting and making it in our live right now, which would be awesome. Hey, Michaela, na? Wunderschönen guten Abend. So we're live on YouTube. Thank you very much. That's good news. Now, a crap load of people are standing over in front of me, so why don't I just turn the camera around now that I know that we're live. We'll try to check this out as much as we can before this abundance of people who are out and about suck up all my bandwidth. Here we are standing at none other than this Washington Memorial Arch as we look out into Washington Square. Hey Ross, thanks brother. By the way, credit goes to Ross for letting me know on a quick messenger call that we were able to have some bandwidth here, and that's why we're here. We're looking at none other than George Washington, first president of the United States, sworn in back in the day, back on April 30th, 1789. But today is not April 30th, today is April 20th, making it 420. Hey Nikki, good to see ya. And over the last year, Washington Square Park has become the unofficial capital of cannabis here in New York City, because New York State started with decriminalization and then followed up with full legalization. So even though, hey Hale, what's going on? High is indeed the right thing to say, Hale, because it is very high here at this particular park. And the smoke that you see kind of coming off of people here, it is not cigarette smoke, it is not steam from the underground vents of New York. This is cannabis that's happening. And I have not consumed any myself, but I definitely feel a little bit of the contact to all this very thick smoke. Hey Brenda. And as you can see, people are out in force and they are getting high. People are getting stoned for sure. Not yet sold in dispensaries to the open public. Only if you have a medical marijuana permission are you allowed to purchase legally. But it's not stopping people from having a great day today here. Because you can smoke, you can enjoy. You're not actually supposed to legally smoke in public, to be honest with you. It's, like alcohol, there's a no open container policy. You can't drink legally on the streets in New York. Cannabis on the streets, nobody is listening to that today. Exactly, Hale, up at Washington Square Park. That's where we are. Got a little Hare Krishna action going on here. The patchouli kind of mixing in with the cannabis smell, which is pretty cool and awesome as well. And yeah, wanted to come and just share this, guys. Share this with y'all. Say hi. Hey Shannon, long time no here, way too long. Clearly we're gonna get flagged multiple times on YouTube for all this awesome music which is happening around us. I'm not gonna worry about any of that. We're just gonna kind of walk around and you guys can see what's going on. We've got these guys with their giant weed map plastic joints, and what you basically have around the outside of the park are lots of people that are sitting down on the green grassy areas, enjoying the green grassy areas, both what they're sitting on and what they have in their hands. Like outrageous, but it's just a circle of people that are selling cannabis products, edibles, dabs, joints, and it's all just kind of going loose. You'd think that you were in California, you'd think that you were in Amsterdam, but you are not. You are in New York City for 420, as you rightly put out. Michaela says, and I'm in the Netherlands right now, need to buy some cookies. Dang right, Michaela, it's 420. Now 420, oops, sorry about that guys, sorry. 420 starts off as a holiday, not a holiday, starts off as like code word when several high school students at San Rafael High School in Marin County, California, in 1971, they coined the term 420 as a way for them and their friends in the hallways to secretly go and get stoned after class. And the idea was that 420 was the time that they were going to go and smoke, right? And they were going to meet by the statue of Louis. God, the cannibal. The backdraft here is getting me. Louis Pasteur. That's his name. And they were going to meet by a statue of his, and they were termed the Waldos. Not because it's Where's Waldo, but they would hang out by a wall next to this statue. And these Waldos end up being the ones that just kind of like with their gang, like with their buddies, they're talking about like, we're gonna go meet after class and we're gonna get stoned. And when that happens, 420 guys, 420, because they'd meet at 420 to go and do that. So I'm like, this is New York now. It's amazing. It's incredible. Yeah, Shannon, I'm feeling it already. Like, I have not smoked anything, but I definitely feel like I am smoking stuff right now. I'm just gonna hang this up here because it looks like someone dropped their scarf. Let's put it there. The guy selling joints back there. And yeah, so the Waldos, it was just like them and their friends, meet you at 420, but it ends up being that, like, that saying became not just the expression for everyone, the kind of code to go and smoke, but it becomes this national holiday now that so many people have come together to be able to enjoy and to celebrate. There's lots of other reasons why people think 420, and none of them are true. This is the real one that I've just kind of given to you guys right there. Some people say that, well, maybe it's 420 because that's a code that the police would use to say there's cannabis smoking going on right now. Not true. That's not why it's called 420. Some people think that maybe, say again?
Are you vlogging right now?
I'm live streaming. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. She's like, I am way too stoned to live stream. I don't even know how you'd be doing that right now. You would, some serious, people here are so stoned. We got people eating pizza, good New York pastime when you're stoned. We've got a band playing up here. Let's take a look. I'm live streaming. There you go. There you go, P. Dottie. Gonna back my way out of that. Pull myself back in this direction. Got some art going on over here. Lots of people drawing stuff. Very cool, very cool. Got a little snacks. We got some snacks. People are snacking it up. It's the way. Nice. Because that's what you do, right? You're gonna get hungry after you get a little bit stoned, maybe, and you get your munchie on. So, the Waldos, these five high school students from San Rafael together at one point, and one of them becomes a roadie with the great, are big into that cannabis culture. So as they're traveling around, they started spreading, which ended up allowing it to be this kind of like this very known and common expression. Ross asked, how did your tours go this weekend? They went really, really well.
Free medicine for the people.
He's giving out free medicine for the people. He's helping out. He's distributing to people. This guy, edibles, free cannabis edibles, just so that way food. So yeah, Ross, tours went pretty good this weekend. I think in person of my life for a while. Very proud of it. Very tight. A very see that I've awesome. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. Got a little sticker action going on here. Snow milk. You guys are back. You guys are back. Sorry about that. I lost you there for a second. A lot of people in this space. So to answer your question, Ross, tours were pretty good this weekend. Lots of guests, and I did a tour on Saturday with about 32 people. And you know, I mean, you guys can imagine how it is. It's kind of a trip because like I show up at a tour meeting point, and I'll be like, "Hey guys, welcome. I'm Chris Sandeman," and they're like, "But like, you got the same name as the company." I'll be like, "Yeah, no, I invented the company. I started the free tour concept." And then they're like, "No." So I literally have to break out my driver's license and hand it out so people can look at it and be like, "Oh my God, this really is Chris Sandeman, or this really is this tour guy." So it was pretty. It's always cool. It's cool for the. It's really cool for me as well. It's been a real like great moment for us in the last week. You know, across Europe, New York, really like inspiring. You're feeling a little bit of the comeback of tourism. Hey, happy day, 12. All right, let me show you guys the view from a little bit elevated here. You can really see what is happening here. We've got our sakura cherry blossom trees coming through over here, and then lots and lots and lots of people getting nice and toasted, nice and stoned. It's definitely the word on the street. You got a little sales action. This guy's got his Rice Krispie treats. He's got his Fruit Loops. That man's got a whole pocket full of cash he's zipping up at his shoulder. Probably wouldn't appreciate me filming that. And people are out and about. I think that I have never seen this many people gathered in one place, all getting stoned at the same time. Like you can like play the game of find the joint. Oh, it's behind that guy's ear. There's a joint behind his ear, and there's a joint in that guy's hand. And then like this guy's rolling a joint. And this guy is drinking whiskey out of the bottle. Well, you know what? Not everyone's smoking pot today. Some people are doing other stuff as well. So, but you know, it's all around. It's all here. You know, it's all happened. It's a live stream. Live stream, yeah. But celebration, out of celebration. Yeah. Well, you know, ironically, Nikki, who comments, maybe NYPD are going to want that footage for later, investigation. Why don't we walk over and say hello to the NYPD right now? Because they are at every entrance and exit to this park, and they are not enforcing Jack S-H-I-T. They are just like not doing anything other than watching what's going on and totally trying to avoid the positive on their next. Hale writes, not a good combo, pot and whiskey. You know what? Actually, I think that whiskey, alcohol generally does not go well with anything. That's often the problem. Oh, look at these guys. Beautiful costumes. Cannabis fairies.